Okay, so we'll look at Far Cry 5 at 21:9. Ubisoft has got a million times better at not only supporting PC users over the last few years, but they have made solid steps towards their ultra-wide support. That said, this is most certainly not an example of the latter's support in their portfolio. Did they think they supported us too well in AC Origins or something? Anyway, if you're interested in hearing my thoughts on the actual gameplay and what the game brought to the table from a non-21:9 perspective, check out that video linked in the description or just head over to my channel page and it'll be there. So 21:9 wise, yes, gameplay does correctly support us, showing off more on the sides of the screen in most moments. Screen effects stretch to fill the entire screen space, and there is a decent FOV slider range to make the world scale around you so it's more comfortable to play. However, I stress world, because the FOV slider is independent from the object that you're holding in your hands, so your weapon won't change size, and this is a real issue because this object is center screen, and it's a core component for tricking your eyes into believing what you're looking at. I really don't understand this design decision. Also, the FOV level will jump around a little. For example, on a ladder, it slides all the way down to 60, for whatever reason. The HUD sticks, for the most part, annoyingly at 16:9, which will please a few people, but the majority of users appear to agree with me that it's nicer to have it shifted out of the way to the sides of the screen, especially as this isn't any kind of competitive shooter. That said, the objective icons do actually move into and use the entire extra screen space, which is another oddity. Why do some bits use it and others not? Cutscenes are a complete melting pot of everything you can imagine, and this is annoying because it seems not a single cutscene is pre-rendered, other than the opening one, but are actually live in-game moments, and so there are many moments where you can even move your head slightly in black barred 16:9 cutscenes, and you're just like, why can't you just have removed the black bars? This is something I wouldn't be surprised if we see a mod fix for, but again, just why? All menus are 16:9 with black bars, loading screens are the same, though this is a special little annoyance because they then go and add black bars in the loading screens, and again, it's just like, fill the screen. You have a 21:9 image showing, but with tons of black bars. So yes, clearly from a 21:9 perspective, I'm not happy. I'm going to give it a WAF score of 1 out of 5. I can't give it a higher score as it simply doesn't have any flawless support in any field. Okay, so on a general PC support angle, things are more positive. There are a wide range of options through controller inputs, lovely surround sound support, HDR support, and not too bad a set of graphics options, though this could have been improved. For example, there isn't a way of turning off depth of field, which will rub some people up the wrong way, myself included. Performance-wise, the game runs pretty well, no serious complaints for sure. On a GTX 1080 Ti at 3440x1440 on ultra everything settings, though motion blur off obviously, I would fluctuate between the low and high 80s most of the time. Obviously that would jump well up in less graphically demanding locations. And that said, recording did introduce some FPS stuttering, so the recording will look slightly more unsteady than it would normally be. Also, on a side note, a key setting to first try dropping if you're struggling to run this is to turn down geometry and vegetation. This did noticeably impact my performance more so than any other setting. My overall response to the technical side of the game is mixed. From a PC support point, it's not too bad. I have gripes with things like the FOV limitation, but my major issues really stem from a 21:9 perspective. It just isn't good enough support. Anyway, I hope that gives you some information how the game runs at 21:9. Give this video a like if you found it helpful, and subscribe for future info. For any of the games at 21:9, head over to my channel, the WAF website. Hopefully I've covered it. If I haven't, then leave a comment down below and I'll try and cover it. And if you'd like to support the channel, the links to my Patreon page are in the description, and Amazon affiliate links are there too. See you later.